Tom Servo. Crow. You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Come on, you two, quit clowning around. Get out here. It's time to do our chores.
Never.
We are not allowed to fraternize with the human.
30 seconds to commercial sign.
Well, hi, everybody. My name's Joe. Welcome to the Satellite of Love. And my two robots, Tom and Crow, are currently hiding out from me in their super secret chocolate fudgy cardboard bat cave. You guys, this is your creator speaking, and I would like you to come out and start cleaning the load pan bay, if that's not too much to ask.
Sorry. Mr. Crow and Mr. Servo are not in right now. I could get you a copy of their manifesto, which clearly states no be-jumpsuited humans are allowed on the premises.
I happen to have a manifesto here, Crow, that states you guys better get your little metal hinders out here, or there's going to be some real trouble.
Ooh, grrr. So be it, Joel, but we'll have you know that we are neo-Luddites who have abandoned the wicked ways of your filthy technology.
Yeah, we even hate ourselves. Anarchy, anarchy.
You guys, listen, you better get out of here by commercial sign, or there's just going to be real trouble. That's all I can say.
Commercial sign in 5, 4, 3, 2. Commercial sign now.
We'll be right back.
Big bold taste of bullseye tastes the best.
To keep myself in great condition, I have to do lots of things. I used to think keeping my hair in great condition took lots of things too. Then I found Pert Plus.
Pert Plus combines shampoo with a breakthrough microbead conditioner that's released as your shampoo to condition completely for soft, manageable hair in just one step.
With Pert Plus, my hair feels like it's in better condition than I am. Hi, got the tickets?
Tickets?
Oh, let's go.
Pert Plus, one step to soft, manageable hair.
From Hollywood Pictures, he's a caveman who just stepped into the 20th century.
Whoa!
Now, two guys from Encino are going to teach him to be normal.
That's boring, dude. Normal. We're going psycho with him, bro. Shut. Sexy.
Encino Man.
I'll be back.
Rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
This summer in Barcelona, 12 of our best men will be bound by a common past, a common goal, and a common thread. Champion is proud to have been chosen to make the uniform for America's team. Because we understand, too, it takes a little more to make a champion.
The Lion says save America for your country, for yourself. Save America with Dreyfus 100% U.S. Treasury Money Market Fund. 100% U.S. Treasuries, the safest portfolio investment of all. What's that? Your money's dozing away in a bank money market account. Wake up to higher yields. Week after week since the fund began, Dreyfus 100% U.S. Treasury has returned more than the bank money market average. Even more if you pay state or local income tax on your bank account, because this unique Dreyfus fund is free of income tax in 49 states. Sorry, Tennessee. For today's yield, call 1-800-544-1574, and we'll send you information, a prospectus. Checking? Free checking. Invest in Dreyfus 100% U.S. Treasury Money Market Fund. Call 1-800-544-1574. Don't bank on it. Dreyfus on it.
Oh, no. You can't come out, Joel, because this is a very controlled sensory deprivation experiment, and it'll ruin everything. I'm like John Travolta in The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. I pick up every little virus that comes along.
There, I got him. Magical.
Those bots are wild. He should really discipline them more. I mean, they're cute and everything now, but once they get older, you won't be able to control them. Sad, really.
Frank?
Yes, Your Ginchiness?
Does it hurt much? Well, Gooper, as you discipline your little no-neck monsters, I'll be casually blowing you out of the water once again with this week's Invention Exchange. Everyone knows that plants love music, but no one has taken advantage of their vast knowledge of it. Frank?
Oh, yes, that's why we slave bleak, horrible hours in our stifling lab, our naughty, gnarled hands doing black, unspeakable things, twisting God's work into our own hellish, slithering, mutacious thing. Until we came up with this, a plant that reviews music.
Why don't you start the tape, Frank?
I'll start the tape.
Beethoven's Waldstein Sonata, number 21, opus 53, is a prime example of a musical genius at the top of his form and maturity. The strong, sonorous chords in the first movement, the swiftly changing modulations, speed fluidly towards an exhilaratingly powerful climax of restated theme.
I thought it had no texture.
Bugger off.
Well, Joel?
You know, that one didn't seem very scary for you guys. Anyway, my invention exchange this week is based on the premise that tattoos are far too permanent. I'll set the stage for you. Let's see. Port of call, Philippine Islands. You meet a really nice girl, and you have a couple of friendly shots, and you split the fire dog platter, but tomorrow morning, when you're on your way to Subic Bay, all you've got is a bellyache and a tattoo that says Mingo.
Yeah, but with this new non-permanent tattoo, you just peel up the sheet and start your life over again the right way.
You see, the problem is that people get tattoos when they're drunk, and they end up with irrational slogans. With this tattoo, you can erase those and write sensible things like grocery lists or your girlfriend's birthday.
What do you think, sirs?
Does what hurt?
Your experiment today, Joel, is probably the only film about a giant mutated guy that doesn't star Ted Cassidy or Richard Kiel. It's the amazing Colossal Man. Put the hurt on him, Frank.
Live to serve you.
Hey, American International House of Pancakes.
Hey!
Be a sweet movie. Scarecrow. Scarecrow.
Scare me.
The time is 2:45 a.m.
Do you know where your children are?
15 minutes before time zero. At time zero, a new type of atomic explosion, a plutonium bomb, will be detonated at Desert Rock, Nevada.
So wake the kids.
These soldiers are to experience the plutonium explosion under simulated combat conditions.
See? Amazing.
Kreskin?
Gunstopper? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you wish.
Oh, good one, Crow.
Thanks, I read it someplace. Get your stinking credits out of my face!
I get it. And in our junior trombone section, Ken Langan in the first chair with Kathy Downs in the second.
And don't forget this year's Forensic League. Frank Jenks, Hank Peterson.
Russ Bender, he takes a lot of sick days. Bender in that.
And Bruce Springsteen driving through Nebraska.
Hey.
I am B-Rock!
Ronald Sinclair, we've enjoyed his fine gas products.
Honey, don't count the white lines. You'll get sick.
Please remember, this is a great film. We hope you enjoy it. But we won't. Hey, look up there. Neck braces by Joseph von Stroheim. That's Eric, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've given him enough credit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, Burt I. Gordon produced and directed. He did everything. He's king of the world. All right, you win.
Okay, we're at Grandma's. Get your shoes on.
Attention! Attention! All personnel! The time is 0 minus 30 seconds.
What time?
The time is 0 minus 30 seconds. The plutonium explosion will take place at time 0. I repeat, the plutonium explosion will take place at time 0.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
10, 9,
Real tension builder here.
7, 6, 5,
Oh, I'm scared. I'm sorry I stole those batteries in the 3rd grade.
1, 0.
Oh. Hey, it's amazing Colossal dud.
Hit it. Wiggle the plug or something.
It's beeping.
Do not leave your positions. I repeat, do not leave your positions.
Assume the position.
Has been triggered and can explode at any moment. The chain reaction did not complete its cycle as calculated.
Oh.
Keep your dark glasses on and stay where you are.
The snack bar will be closing in 10 minutes. Robert Peterson, pick up your free pizza.
I see. Right.
Well, she's got to work late again.
How does it look, Colonel?
It's dark.
I'm not sure. How could a thing like this happen? They've set off lots of these bombs before. Not a plutonium bomb, they haven't. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Sir, can't we leave? Can't we get out of here?
No, Sergeant. You've got to wait until the chain reaction dampens or reaches a point of explosion.
So use your helmet.
Could go off in a second, a minute, 10 minutes, maybe not at all. Just have to wait it out.
For the rest of your life, Sergeant.
Can we smoke, sir?
I don't care if it bursts into flame.
Keep hugging that trench wall closest to the bomb position. Won't be any warning when it goes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Colonel. Huh? Listen. Sounds like a plane.
I hope it's one of ours.
Oh no, it's Amelia Earhart. She picked a bad time to come back.
I'll say.
Hello, Sarah. Get me Mount Pilot.
There's a light civilian plane coming in at 190 degrees.
It's light and refreshing. No, it's zesty, and I think I see cheese on the wings.
Trampoline at the ready, sir.
Ground to pilot. Ground to pilot. This is control. Can you read me?
A bedtime story.
Still coming in. Ground to pilot. You are flying over an atomic detonation area. You are flying over a restricted area.
It's Buddy Hackett and Mickey Rooney, too.
Change your heading 180 degrees.
But never change those little things I love about you.
Losing altitude fast.
Real fast.
He's going down.
Bring him in, Joel.
Come on, come on.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Right
nice.
there.
Oh,
Excellent.
good job. Set it anywhere.
Oh, cool. You can see the body and everything.
Was he killed?
Can't tell. He could be unconscious inside the plane.
Nope. I can see his pulse. He's alive, but his head's gone.
Bombs will go off any second.
That's the risk I'll have to take, Lieutenant. Now you get out there.
Control. That pilot could be alive. What about the bomb? It's still activated, Colonel. Once the chain reaction has been triggered, there's nothing we can do to stop it. But there's a man in that plane.
A man who cares.
Oh, boy. One weekend a month. Oh.
Stop, wait, come back.
Kind of runs like a girl.
Oh, crawl like you would know.
Glenn, this is your father O'Malley. Come back, boy. It's not worth it.
Glenn, this is your first grade teacher. Don't do it.
Glenn, this is your mother. If you stop, I'll make your favorite dish.
Hey, FM stereo. It's really... Wait a minute. What the hell am I doing out here? Oh!
Well, live and learn.
Yeah, you know what they say about Nevada. Don't like the weather, just wait a couple minutes.
And from that day on, they called them patches.
Hey, I can see the president's face.
Coolidge. Next, on a very special Trapper John, M.D.
Adam and Eve on a raft and wreck them.
Extra sweet.
Oh, yeah. Never drink while you're under the sun lamp.
I think we'll make them into a piñata.
Oh.
Hey, That's pasta. He's the amazing Colossal lasagna now.
And then it says removed wrenched ankle. Ha, ha, ha.
We'll just stuff this back in anywhere. No one will know. Here's some more.
Nice use of watercress, Doctor. Nice presentation.
Another unit of blood, please.
Anyone else want anything?
Oh, I hope my roommate didn't drink it again.
Yeah.
A unit of blood, please.
Any kind. I don't care. Tap's okay. Thank you.
Nurse,
How did you know?
how is he?
He's not anything.
Where have they got Colonel Manning that was in an accident? They got him over in surgery there, sir.
Figures, I thought as much. Hey.
Brought him out yet? They don't hold much hope for him. It's quite a mess when they got to him.
Yeah, real pile of goo. You know him?
Couldn't even find the plane or the pilot he was trying to save.
Oh, wait, there's more. I'm not finished yet. I was just going on to say that maybe...
You know, I was there covering the test for National News Service.
I didn't run up next to the bomb.
Never seen anything like it. I've seen plenty.
Please,
You a friend of his?
his fiance.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry. What a fool.
But he really was
Please,
a
can I
mess.
do something for you? Get you something?
Get you drunk, maybe?
Get you some beef stroganoff. Oh, I did it. I'm sorry.
How long have you known Colonel Manning?
What are you doing after he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, how long can a 3-minute egg take?
Maybe if you talked about him, it'd help.
Yeah, it'll help talking about old Pizza Face. Oh.
You said you were there when it happened. Was he conscious when they reached him? I mean, was there much pain?
Well, no, I felt great.
Been in
What?
a coma since he got to the hospital.
I don't think he knew anything when that blast hit him. It's terrible. You know, they had the whole thing on film. There were 18 cameras embedded in concrete to shoot every phase of the explosion.
It's the first week of spring training, and a bunch of nice old ladies show up.
Say cheese. Wonderful.
Nice, until we started working out.
You call that exercising?
Hey, Grandma, I don't see you doing it.
We finished?
In your dreams, homeboy.
Finally. Cold punch for everybody.
Attaboy.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar made a little bet with his good friend Larry Bird.
Tell you what, I bet you can't eat just one. One Lay's potato chip. One per.
Kareem failed to mention that these were new Lay's potato chips.
It's a real bet. And if you lose, then I win the bet.
Crunchier Lay's potato chips with more potato taste. So they're more irresistible than ever.
Just one? I can't believe you did this to me. Oh, no, it's you, man. It's you. All right.
New Lay's potato chips, now more than ever, too good to eat just one.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
The Soviet Union is out of business, and Gorby's loss is your gain.
Мы оказались прямыми участниками.
Barks Root Beer has acquired a huge inventory of really neat stuff. Authentic Soviet pins, like new Mayday flags, Communist Party favors, and more. They're yours free from Barks. Look for details on specially marked 12 packs or 2 liters of Barks Root Beer, the one with bite. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer, so quit stalling. Pick up Barks and take a bite out of communism today.
You've seen the pros do it. Now, Comedy Central gives you the chance to get the laughs. It's Comedy Central's Stand Up to Go, an interactive event coming to towns all over the U.S. You can be a real stand-up comic with our comedy karaoke. We provide the jokes, the laughs, even the infamous brick wall. You'll walk away with a videotape of your performance, and you can even appear on short attention span theater. Comedy Central's Stand Up to Go is touring America. Stay tuned to Comedy Central for details.
third-degree burns when almost 100% of the body's surface and man still lives.
Looks kind of like Bluto when I do that. See that?
All the rules, he should be dead.
We were to be married tonight in Las Vegas.
Well, that went in the toilet, toots.
We met in the funniest way.
Playing chicken with trains.
Our cars locked bumpers at a busy intersection in Chicago.
His burst into flames.
He was stationed nearby at Fort Sheridan. He got so mad. He still ribs me about my driving.
Ribs, that's what I'm hungry for.
Yeah.
Glenn is such a wonderful man.
Get her a Kleenex.
Doesn't deserve a break like this. Why did this have to happen to him?
Because he's rock stupid, honey.
Things like this just happen. There doesn't have to be a reason.
Oh, he's a Calvinist.
He must have protected his eyes with his arm. He apparently covered them when the blast hit. That's one bit of luck.
Stovetop stuffing.
Luck? This man's luck ran out long ago.
When he got me as a doctor, I have no idea what I'm doing.
He'll die of shock before morning, and if that doesn't do it, infection will.
And if that doesn't do it, I will.
I'll be sure he gets penicillin and cortisone around the clock.
And keep stuffing him with cilantro.
Although I think it's useless. There's always a chance.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Chance you give to a man who hasn't a square inch of skin left on his body. He's already lost enough body fluid to be fatal.
And what the heck are we doing here? Let's go have a sandwich. I got things to do, for crying out loud.
It's Jerry Paris.
Well, we've done all we can do. Now we'll just have to wait.
Yeah, poor bum's screams were muffled by a throat full of his own blood.
Ooh.
Oh, the lunch buffet.
Hi, honey. I'm your friend. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. I gotta go to bed now.
Why is he ignoring me? Hey, Hanger Roscoe here.
Well, what I usually do is roll him in the elevator and pick a floor.
Now keep the room temperature at 80 degrees.
Not for him.
I'm on a constant check.
Wait a minute.
Hour by hour.
Here's someone I can
Right.
fall in love with.
Will he be all right, Doctor?
Yeah,
Are you
right.
Carol? Your name was the only word he spoke.
Well, that and
He's still alive.
He will be all right.
Well, keep the receipts for your shower gifts.
I wish I could give you some hope.
I prescribed me Dr. Chad Feelgood. Ciao.
Next on Insensitive Hospital.
Oh, terrific. My fiance's a deli stacker.
What, are they giving his head a shower?
Yep. Keeping it fresh.
You know, if they would only take a little money and fix that roof, they wouldn't have to do that.
Well, now, would you like some shade? Oh, what's the point?
Quart low.
Morning, sunshine.
And how is our little Johnsonville brat doing? Oh, you're thirsty, aren't you?
Well, something's much bigger than we expected. I'm sorry. Hey,
that's the closet.
Cat out of here.
Hey, let me get my pants on.
Find him anyway.
Get my jacket on.
Hold
Hold on, just a second. I'll be right there.
Hurry up.
Excuse me, I gotta get my...
Cortisone been administered throughout the night.
Yes, doctor, and plasma continuously.
Scissors, please.
You know, saran wrap has so many useful uses.
Make a tent. Hey, he's done. And he smells great. Oh, get the barbecue sauce.
What in the heck is the deal with this seaweed? Oh, I put it there. That's right. I was clowning.
Dark meat, please. Hey, get me a fork. I want to see how he's doing.
It's Phyllis Diller.
Develop new skin. How's it possible?
Maybe we got the wrong room, huh?
Yesterday, this was dead tissue. And today,
There isn't even a scar.
Neat.
What do you make of it, Paul? When skin is burned to the degree that it was on this man's body,
It's really icky.
it just doesn't grow back. So what's the answer?
Vandals came in and put skin on them.
That's it.
I don't know.
Hey, you guys really are doctors.
His skin.
What about it?
It's not burned. Why, he's going to be all right, isn't he?
Yeah, right, Dorothy. You can go back to Kansas now.
It was my idea to use the seaweed.
And since you played a major role in the development of the plutonium bomb, Mr. Kingman,
I'm going to show you
we hope that
cartoons.
you may be able to help us to understand or to learn how Colonel Glenn Manning survived the blast.
I brought you the film taken during the explosion, but I don't see what can be learned from it, as far as your patient is concerned. The accident was unfortunate, very unfortunate. What more can be said?
Can't you just let it
There are two
lie?
answers that we're looking for. Now, the first is how Glenn Manning was able to survive the explosion.
Chance. It just happened that conditions were such that he was afforded a certain amount of protection.
What explanation would you give for the new skin that is growing on this grill in a matter of hours?
What possible connection could there be to the bomb? A man survives an explosion, a plutonium explosion. And then, for some reason or other, his skin heals more rapidly than usual. What is the mystery, gentlemen?
Can I go? Just let me go.
When 60 or 70% of a person's body is burned, he doesn't have much chance for survival. Now, if he should live, the skin that was destroyed does not grow back. It remains dead scar tissue.
True or false?
When a man suffers over a 95% body burn and less than a day later looks normal, I'd say there was a mystery.
And you feel that plutonium may have some unknown quality that is responsible?
It's worth every effort to know. Now, I'll admit that you may be right. The plutonium possibly had nothing to do with it.
I'm
There may
losing,
be
aren't
nothing
I?
more to this than a freak of nature. But if there is something to it, think of what it'll mean to medical science to have such a regenerative or healing power under its control.
Are you finished? Can I go?
Shall we view the film?
Yeah.
Turn it on. Come on. Lights. Can we have some lights? Come on. It's better.
Like many of the atom tests, we built a model town to see how it reacted to the explosion.
So there.
The protected cameras, such as this one, recorded the experiment. Watch this building when the heat of the explosion reaches it.
Well, there was a family of 12 in here. Should have told them to leave.
Now the force of the blast.
This is your house, and you're in it, and I'm out here laughing.
Here's another building.
This is your mother's house.
First burned, and then disintegrated.
Right.
Whoa.
There's Manning.
Sourpuss.
First burned, then disintegrated.
This was seconds before the explosion.
Yeah, look at that jerk. Thinks he's a big man. Well, watch this big hero. Sure. All right, I proved my point. Turn it off. Turn it off. Come on, lights. Pronto.
That was beautiful. Let's preview it at
The fact
Oxnard.
that Glenn Manning lived after the blast, and the new skin completely replaced the burned dead tissue in a matter of hours, leaves only one conclusion.
He's God.
Something out there is beyond the limits of our knowledge.
Oh no, Joel's getting ready to teach us one of those important lessons that's to be learned from today's experiments.
Hi, guys.
That jig's up.
Hey,
Hi.
Sam,
Hi,
Sam.
Joe.
What's the matter, you guys? You act like you don't want to hang out with me. I got a really great activity planned for you today.
Cool, great. You know, we kind of doubted that you did there.
I understand it sometimes happens, but you're really going to love this. I found a way to derive a really important lesson from today's film and the experiment. So check it out. Camba, let's roll this footage. You remember this sequence?
Brought him out yet? They don't hold much hope for him. It's quite a mess when they got to him. Couldn't even find the plane or the pilot he was trying to save.
Huh, neat. So?
Well, you see, we can see clearly that this is no way to act around the spouse of a horribly disfigured nuclear accident victim. Now, when we get back to Earth, I don't want you guys making the same mistake. So, what are some nice things we could say to this man's spouse to make her feel better?
I'd say something caring and sensitive, like, I understand his face looks like a hot dish at a Lutheran potluck dinner.
No, Crow,
That's like
that's
that,
not,
huh?
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Tom, go ahead.
I'd comfort her by saying, dear, you know, the scuttlebutt around the hospital is that now he's called the Amazing Jelly Man. Boom!
No, come on, this is a hospital, you guys.
Of course.
Lighten it up.
Absolutely.
Then I'd say something medical, like seeing him up close and in person gives me a better understanding of how the muscle groups work.
Come on,
Oh,
how about this? He'll sure come off the bone easy now.
Great.
That's it. Okay. I'm sorry I
Marinated.
brought it up. I thought maybe you guys could have an aptitude for this kind of thing, learning
come
human
on, what do you mean,
sensitivity,
Joel?
and I'm
No,
sorry. I
no,
better
look,
just take
look,
this
Joel,
and go.
Joel, we're very sensitive to your feelings, and you're in a bad spot.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, think of it. You're stranded in space. You'll never see your family again, and when the orbit on the satellite decays, you'll be burnt to a crisp. But you never hear us talking about that when you're around.
Well, that's right. We're sensitive to the reality of your
very
situation here.
sensitive, yes.
Now, for instance, we know your hair only looks like that because there's no barber on the ship, right?
Yeah, and even though your feet smell like cheese, we prefer to think they smell like good cheese.
That's right, and we know that if you had breath mints, you'd use them.
Yeah, it's not like you choose to leave a pheromone trail around when you walk and...
So you see, Joel, buddy, we are sensitive.
Very
Aren't we, Crow?
sensitive.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
You're very sensitive.
Oh, so are you. You're
Oh.
equally sensitive to me.
You cried earlier. What was that about?
Mission: create the ultimate automobile polish. Establish the new definition of shine, the new standard for protection. Mission accomplished. Liquid Crystal, the most technologically advanced automobile polish ever made. Liquid Crystal was applied to this 1982 Blazer with no rubbing, no buffing. Its showroom shine is instantly restored. After polishing with Liquid Crystal, this car was put through a car wash 104 times, 2 years worth of car washings, and water still beads. Liquid Crystal will give your car unequaled protection and an extraordinary deep gloss shine nothing on the street can beat. Try Liquid Crystal. If you don't agree that it shines and protects better than any car wax you've ever used, we'll send you your money back. Liquid Crystal Automobile Polish. Quite simply, the best shine and protection money can buy.
His hand in here, and then you put one finger in here, put this finger in here. Got it?
Got it. Lifesavers candy. Isn't life delicious?
Well, thanks a lot. You guys made me feel a lot better.
Oh, good. Oh, Domino's calling there. Get up. Pizza's ready.
It's me, the reporter. I just wanted to finish the story about my uncle's death at the meat plant. Okay, well, you see, my uncle works in Milwaukee, and...
I heard you were available.
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Klein, attached to security at the Nevada testing grounds. May I talk with you for a moment?
Well, if you're attached to security, how can you get through the door?
Colonel Manning, has something happened?
No, at least not that I know of.
Not yet.
However, as security officer attached to Colonel Manning,
I thought you were
I've been
attached to
tell you,
security.
but you won't be able to visit the colonel at the hospital for a while.
But why?
Security reasons, ma'am. I wish I could tell you more, but, well, I really don't know anymore.
I don't understand. What possible reason could there be to keep me from seeing him?
Well, I was with the colonel at the time of the accident, ma'am.
Good voice.
I wish I could help you. I'm only carrying out orders.
Oh.
But he is getting well.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to wait until security is lifted.
Now, how about that drink?
All right. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.
Wow, a restraining order on little old me.
Oh, I've got to face it. He fell for a nurse.
Oh.
Meanwhile...
Let's see, original or extra crispy? Ah, this is the way to see Glenn.
Wow, this is high security, isn't it?
Paging Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine. Glenn's a pillow. Well, at least I can still snuggle him and turn him over to the cool side.
Well?
So?
Go on.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where they've taken Colonel Manning?
No, sorry, miss. I never heard of Colonel Manning.
But you must have heard something about him.
Sorry, miss, but I'm Nat King Cole.
Let me see. I was a student at a small Midwestern college.
Excuse me. My name is Carol Forrest. I'm Colonel Glenn Manning's fiancée.
Yes?
Bummer.
I was looking for Colonel Manning.
There's no visiting until 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Miss Forrest.
I know that. And I also know that Colonel Manning is no longer in his room on the second floor. Where have they taken him?
Let's see. Pound cake, chocolate mousse, a biscuit.
There's no Colonel Manning listed here.
Says so right on the
There's
card.
another hospital near Barstow. Perhaps you've made a mistake.
I haven't made a mistake. I know Colonel Manning was here, and I insist on being told what you've done with him.
Ooh, I hope they start
I'd like to
wrestling.
speak to the head of the hospital, please.
He'll be back the day after tomorrow, so if you'd care to return.
Now, you can kiss my Aunt Fanny.
Where can I find Dr. Lindstrom?
Oh, would you stop?
Don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him. It says so right here.
Oh, you mean Dr. Lindstrom from Rochester.
That's right.
Well, he was only here for a few days. Called in on a special case.
Did he return to Rochester?
We wouldn't have that information.
Lies,
Sorry.
lies!
Yes, sir.
Come in, please.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
Well, I hope you never find him.
Tart.
She's wearing chainmail.
What's that? The pocket guide to plutonium consultants? Yes, it is.
Susie thinks she doesn't need a seatbelt. Watch Susie go ballistic through the windshield.
Oh, this is Hazleton in the early days.
Weighing 3 tons, this zippy car is perfect for the determined fiancé on the go.
Yeah, why don't you order up a gross of helmets? I'll take care of her. Hey, you toots.
I'm afraid you can't go any farther, miss. This is government property.
Is this the road to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
I've come to see Colonel Glenn Manning. I believe he's a patient here.
Oh, there are no patients here, ma'am. Not since the war ended.
Please, I've come a long way to see him.
Besides, I pay your salary.
Just a minute, I'll phone the sergeant.
Better.
Did you order any wallet size, ma'am?
Got it! Go!
Chicken. They put a phone in his biffy?
The sergeant will see you. Now, you stay on this road about a quarter of a mile and you can't miss it. You'll find the sergeant just inside the main entrance.
Thank you.
Thank you very little.
Hey, wait, the sign says turn back. This means you.
Xanadu, palatial home of Charles Foster Kane. Cost, no one can say.
Rosebud.
This is nice. The floor was just waxed.
Be careful.
Hey, I think that window would make an excellent puppet area. Puppet stage.
It would. She kind of looks like Fran Allison, actually.
Yeah.
Dr. Lindstrom. Dr. Lindstrom. Report to laboratory.
That's me.
Can I help you, miss?
I'm looking for an Army officer
Hey, who
I believe
isn't?
was transferred here.
Oh, what's his name, ma'am?
Colonel Glenn Manning.
Colonel Manning.
Oh, you mean old peel and eat
no
Manning?
Colonel Manning here, ma'am.
I see. Thank you, Sergeant. I was told that he might be here. Obviously, the party was mistaken.
Sorry, I couldn't help you, miss. The guard will let you out the gate.
Thank you.
Some party. What, the government's involved in a cover-up? How could that be?
Well, I'm leaving then. I'm off. There's the door slamming. Oh, the door's closing now. I'm outside now. I'm in my car. I'm getting in my car. I'm leaving. It worked.
Oh, this is probably before they knew the effect of lighting on worker happiness.
I'm guessing. Hospital Noir. Think she's loud enough?
Just walking by, not seeing anything.
That was close. Too close.
Hated to disturb you, Paul, but I thought you ought to see him.
Has he had his intravenous feeding?
Yeah, I had some trouble getting the hamburger down the tube, though.
Rapid. I can't understand.
See you, lady.
Give me a stethoscope, Eric.
A really big one.
He's breathing much more rapidly now. Changes every hour. Never reach.
Boy, it's dark. Need a light? Ever get sick of doing these expositions? Talking when the camera's not on you? I do.
Now keep the room temperature at 80 degrees. I want to constantly check on these pulse hour by hour. Right.
And I keep dabbing him with butter and rub him with garlic clove every half hour.
See you, lady. You can head on in there if you want.
Honey, are you decent?
She's got nothing but a teddy on under that coat, you know. I wish. Little surprise.
Oh, my fiance's a sumo wrestler!
Rosebud!
That'll happen.
Good morning, birthday girl.
Don't remind me. I hope no one finds out.
It's our secret.
Introducing Pond's Foaming Cleanser and Toner in one. It deep cleans and helps tighten pores to bring out your natural radiance.
And this birthday wish goes out to Deborah Palmer from a secret admirer.
You are so beautiful to me.
Pond's. It brings out your natural radiance.
America, got any plans for dinner?
I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
Don't be shy. You want Chicken Tonight simmer sauces from Ragu? Let us know.
Like chicken tonight.
8 great flavors full of real vegetables and herbs, like country French chicken and chicken cacciatore.
I feel like chicken tonight.
Just brown the chicken, simmer, and serve.
Like chicken tonight.
Chicken Tonight simmer sauces from Ragu. It's gonna be great tonight.
I feel like chicken tonight.
Morning breath.
As soon as I have my coffee, it's all gone.
Whether you admit it or not, it's a problem.
Okay, I have morning breath, but it doesn't bother anyone.
Don't be so sure.
Mine's not so bad.
Morning breath's not as bad as you think. It's worse. So get Scope. Its 2 powerful ingredients kill 90% of the bacteria that cause morning breath.
Was my morning breath really that bad?
There's no denying morning breath, so save your breath with Scope.
No matter which kind of bandage you use, if you want those cuts to heal faster, use Neosporin every time you bandage. Testing shows Neosporin helps cuts heal faster, 4 days faster than a bandage alone, and it helps prevent infection. So whenever you use a bandage, use Neosporin. Together, they make it better, faster. And for fast healing plus pain relief, now there's maximum strength Neosporin Plus.
Twice the power is a lot of power.
It's like having twice as many plumbers on the job.
Professional plumbers on professional strength liquid plumber. The key is to get more power to the clog.
Yeah, all the other liquid drain openers dilute. They wimp out.
This stuff doesn't. It's more powerful. It cuts through water like a torpedo. So twice as much power attacks the hair clog and pow.
Goodbye, clog. Imagine if we were twice as powerful.
Yeah, we'd have to raise our rates.
Get twice the power to the clog. Get professional strength liquid plumber in the gray bottle.
There were many reasons why we didn't let you in on Colonel Manning's condition this forest.
In the twilight zone.
Primary being that Washington gave the strictest orders that he be isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for obvious reasons, they ordered a security restriction over the whole affair.
I want to help. Is there something I can do?
We're doing everything that can be done this forest.
What happened? What made him grow?
Wonder
Glenn
Bread.
Manning is growing from 8 to 10 feet a day. The moment, he's 18 feet tall. Tomorrow, he'll be 26 feet. The next day, 35, maybe 40.
Okay, look, we get the point already.
This forest, we're trying. Believe me, we're trying. Let me explain it to you. Now, you probably already know the body is like a factory.
But there's a lot of underpaid workers in it?
Producing new cells to replace the older cells, damaged cells or destroyed cells. Now, this happens in all the different parts of the body. Bone cells grow new bone cells. Skin cells grow new skin cells, and so on, throughout the body. Now, here, let me show you. This is an example of bone growth.
Looks like an X-ray.
Oh, whoops,
Now, the
sorry.
broken
Wrong
bone
bone
shown in
growth.
this
Okay, I'll carry that
became
up.
the healed bone shown in this X-ray by means of bone cell growth. Now notice that the new cells join the broken bone together so that you no longer see any break. Now, a cut, say in your hand, heals in the same way. With
He's
new
losing
cells
me, but I don't
replacing the
dare
damaged.
say anything.
It is this delicately balanced process of new
nice
cells
tag off
replacing
there.
dying cells or damaged cells that is causing the growth problem with Glenn.
But how can this make his whole body grow?
Beats
The
me.
process is out of balance. For some unknown reason, new cells are growing at an accelerated or speeded up rate, while at the same time, the old cells are refusing to die. This is what makes Glenn grow.
Grow, Glenn, grow.
Glenn Glow?
Then if you can stop this from happening,
We can stop his growth.
It's just like Clifford the Big Red Dog.
and if you can't,
Then Glenn Manning will continue to grow until he dies.
Oh, I'll never keep him in tennis shoes.
Or jock straps.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, I'm growing so fast I'm giving myself a wedgie.
Oh.
Oh, look on the bright side, Glenn. At least you got a room with a phone.
S enters Korean Wa.
Didn't hear about that.
Man, grills just scare the heck out of me. I don't know why.
there was no reason for you to volunteer. You should have waited until you were called.
Honey, I'm in the reserves. They'd have called me eventually anyway.
But it just isn't fair. You were just getting started. You've got your future to think about.
I am thinking about it. Thinking about yours, too. Darling, we're going to get married just as soon as the thing's over. They can't last long. Honey, will you please stop worrying?
When you're safe at home, then I'll stop worrying.
Say, a hot dog makes you lose control.
And then there were other things, too, things that had to do with Korea. Yeah.
Hey, what, are we watching the Arts and Entertainment Network?
The All Hitler channel, you mean? I'm Mike Wallace, and this is Biography.
Stock footage is hell.
Hello, baby! Oh, that's mean.
Ah, this war sucks, Sarge.
I guess they've stopped.
Yeah.
He's playing the Trini Lopez part
You all right,
there.
Carter? Yeah, sure.
Hey, you saved the coupons, Dogface?
Sure, how do you think I got this neat war?
That last one was close.
How are the rest?
Not so good. But time to go!
You die, Joe!
No! No!
Message for you, sir.
Hurts, don't it? Tell your friends.
Hershey's. Rotten. Smile on your face all the time they want to take your place, the backstabbers.
Stabbers?
Thank you.
Well, I see he made his quietus with Bear Bodkin, whatever that means.
And other things, too. Horrible things. Things with necks and bands.
John Philip Sousa's life is flashing before his eyes. Weird.
They're coming home. One of them wars. Honey, this is the longest picnic I've ever been on.
7, 6,
Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Seen it. Taped it.
Oh no. Again? I gotta do this? No!
Etc., etc., etc.
The horror. The horror. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Feel like chopping a cow in half.
Oh, French Provincial.
Oh my God, I'm being held in Barbie's Malibu dream house.
Wait until he sees the toilet. Ooh,
Oh.
You know, you have an all-night bender and your college buddies play tricks on you.
Hi, this is Mickey Rooney. Billy Body's on the line, too.
Hello, operator.
Short distance.
Maybe you know.
Oh my goodness, I'm a huge Daddy Warbucks!
He's not taking it well, is he?
How soon will the tent arrive?
It's being flown in from Circus winter quarters in Florida.
And the
Should be here
caterers?
anytime now.
Well, he's already outgrown his room, you know. Well, as soon as you get the tent up, we'll break out the wall and move him.
Right.
Dr. Lindstrom?
Time to get your dress
The
refitted.
reason I sent for you was that Manning regained consciousness during the night. Now, at the moment, he's suffering from the shock of learning about his condition. He won't talk to anyone.
Oh, please, may I see him? I know he'll talk to me.
See him, you can't
See
miss
him, by
him.
all means. You know, psychologically, you may do him a lot of good.
But don't climb on
To
him.
move quietly and unemotionally. You know, at his size, he's capable of pulling these walls apart. His height was over 22 feet this morning.
I understand.
Yeah, remember, to him, you look like a breadstick.
Oh, big, oh, huge, big, big, big.
Glenn?
You look like Mr. Clean, Glenn. The Procter & Gamble people are on the phone.
Glenn?
Hey, I'm huge, I'm not deaf.
Won't you talk to me?
He's tired.
I'm huge. Don't smoke. I'm huge now.
They'll be able to help you. I know they will.
Honey, I'm still looking forward to our wedding night.
The doctors are working night and day to find a cure for you, and they're very hopeful.
Call Genghis, tell him to let out my tux.
Why, they're flying in Dr. Mayer from Sweden.
Sweden?
He's one of the greatest specialists of cellular research in medicine. What else can I say to help you, Glenn?
What sin could a man commit in a single lifetime to bring this upon himself?
Beats me.
Oh, my leg, I broke it. Oh, my shoulder, ooh.
Hey, look at the bright side. You can put the star on the top of the tree.
Morning and Glen orders breakfast. Huge brown and served sausages are shipped in. Hundreds of skillet scrambles repaired, with pancakes on the side and twin berry syrup by the truckloads.
Meat delivery.
Meat delivery.
Did someone say meat?
Hey, Bud,
Don't call me Bud.
what's with this meat order they called in? I thought the Army hauled in its own stuff.
Come on, move on.
Oh,
Food deliveries
man,
are made to
he
the
did it.
stockroom behind the kitchen. You'll find it at the far side of the main building.
25 sides of beef. Who's going to eat it all? They haven't had any patients out here since the war ended. You fellas must eat pretty well.
We'll invite you to dinner so you can help us. Now move this truck out of here.
And take off that
And
pledge
what's the
pin.
tent for?
It's a
Something's
science
going
fair,
on out here
dope.
that's mighty funny.
We're going to have a circus every Saturday.
Oh, now, come on, Jeff.
You're the
Let me
geek.
in on the big secret. I won't breathe it to a soul.
All right. If I tell you, will you move this truck?
Right.
Right.
It's
So?
for him.
For who?
The giant.
What giant?
The 30-foot one we got living here.
Sure you have.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, get your 30-foot man right here, buddy. Yeah, got it.
Once, my mother and I went to lunch. When I opened my purse to pretend like I might pay the check, a roll of certs tumbled out. "Who is he?" she asked. I said, "Mother, I don't have to be romantically involved with a man to use certs. I just want fresh, clean breath." "Good," she said. "He didn't look right for you anyway."
Get certs with Retsin to clean your breath, not just cover it up.
Certs is proud to be a presenter of Comic Relief 5. Watch for it soon on HBO.
Stains that didn't wash out, shadow stains, can hold you up.
No, you can't wear it.
And shadow stains can put you in reverse.
No, you can't wear it.
Helps
stop shadow stains from ruining your clothes. Use Bounce with Stain Guard. Without Bounce, stains can penetrate fibers. Bounce with Stain Guard is made to invisibly shield clothes from many stains.
Yes, you can wear it.
Bounce with Stain Guard. Stop stains without a shadow of a doubt.
You got kids? You got germs.
Hold it.
You definitely need Liquid Dial. It has a unique antibacterial formula other liquid soaps don't. So why not wash with a soap that's made to kill germs? Liquid Dial. Kill the germs. Keep the kids.
Freeze, police!
I want you to see something, Rod. She has a gift. Watch this.
Screw you.
I don't think so. My girl. I never made it with another sergeant before.
Shut up, Rex.
Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, Joe Pesci. Lethal Weapon 3, rated R. Starts May 15th at a theater near you.
To keep my thighs silky smooth, I use a pollen extract from Romanian royal bees. To keep my navel taut and resilient, I use African antelope musk oil. For skin surface sheen, I use low-voltage electrotherapy. Painful, but so worthwhile. For up here, I use a combination of sublimation and denial to keep from remembering that all of this is absolutely meaningless.
What kind of sin could a man commit in a single lifetime to bring this upon himself? No!
Joel?
Joel?
Won't you talk to us?
No, go away. I'm huge.
We'd like to ask you a few questions. How do you feel?
What do you mean, how do I feel? I feel huge. I'm a 50-foot man. Oh, no.
Do you think you're having delusions of grandeur?
Oh, he's a colossal man. Of course he's having delusions. Oh, ask him another question.
Okay. Who's your favorite monkey?
What?
Oh, here, let me.
Sorry.
How many fish can you name?
Yeah, that's a good one.
How many fish can I name? What kind of questions are these? I'm a 50-foot tall man. You don't care about me. Go away.
Oh, that's not true, Joel.
No.
We're trying to do everything in our power to help you. No, this isn't working. I don't think anything can save him.
Nah, he's just being difficult because he's a freak.
Yeah, let's try plan B, okay?
Oh, yeah, plan B, okay.
Joel, are you still there?
Of course I'm still here. I'm immense. I'm huge.
We have someone here who can help you. Go ahead.
Honey, I'm really still love you, and I'm not gonna leave you in this position. Condition. Oh, someone's at the door.
Hello. Hi there, honey. How would you like to go out with a normal man tonight?
All right, come on. That's it. This is getting too weird, you guys. Forget it.
Servo, how'd you get your arm to work?
Oh, that's it. Every time I try to teach you guys a little something about human nature, you got to twist it around into one of your little jokes. Well, listen, you guys can just turn around and sashay those little robot metal butts of yours into the theater where you can learn a real something about isolation and loneliness.
We're sorry.
Freak.
Oh, we got movie time!
Oh, that really hurt, Joel, that wall coming down.
Now to swing away from the steamy side of the news. Many people are asking what happened to Colonel Glenn Manning, the Army officer who was exposed to the rays of the plutonium bomb at Desert Rock, Nevada a few days ago. Eyewitnesses of the incident state that to all accounts he should have died.
How?
In the blast.
Oh.
Is he alive or dead?
Or Memorex.
What's all the mystery for, Washington? Here in Las Vegas.
Well, time to die. Avon calling. Sorry.
I'll just call you Little Mary Kay.
Well, Fluffy, time to shave your butt and put cosmetics all over it.
Oh. Man, those things really mate. Look at that. I'm impressed.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, how's the glass aardvark coming there?
Let's try it.
What the hell? I've got a wild hair.
Daddy's got to shoot up first. Why don't you put on Sid and Nancy for me?
Oh, no, not there, please. Oh,
Have a nice trip, Fluffy.
Oh, the
Now let's set him on the TV and see if we get better reception.
Oh, I can see streaking. Oh. Not cell block B. It's the toughest cell. Hey, pass it down. Night of the Lepus. Tonight.
Would you mind if I tried something on my own? What is it?
Oh, some crystal meth and a
I'd like
leather
to
clown
attempt a
suit.
practical application of the cellular theory we discussed yesterday. Fine.
I've made it into a song, and I'd like to sing it at your wedding.
By the way, where's Manning?
I thought you knew.
Oh, Carol. You know, he shouldn't be permitted to walk around. He should be confined. Fined? What he weighed this morning? 2,987 pounds.
Soaking wet.
Well, looks like the Java's ready.
Okay, who's
Let's
next?
see. 5 hours, which should make him over 30 feet tall.
And a real fashion plate at that.
You know, it's funny, Carol.
Who do you think drove?
I was sitting here like this on the hillside, away from people and things.
Big and all. Hey,
Very
pull my
funny.
finger.
It reminds me of that picnic that we took once.
1952 through 1955.
You know, time has lost all perspective.
So is this movie.
It's been a lifetime since that explosion. Everything that happened before seems another world.
What?
That was a wonderful time.
Huh?
What'd you say, Carol? Before I became a monster?
No, I was going to say
You
freak.
see, I don't mind a bit.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't what? Talk about it, think about it? Do you realize that every breath I take, every movement,
I'll be watching you.
everything reminds me of what happened? Even when I try to sleep at night, close my eyes, so I won't see people in the world getting smaller every minute.
What a drag.
The beating of my heart keeps getting louder and louder, reminding me.
That I should cut down on my salt intake.
I should never have lived through that blast.
You're alive, Glenn, and as long as you are, there's always hope.
You know what they wrote about me in the college yearbook?
Dickweed.
The man most likely to reach the top.
Oh.
Hey, don't laugh,
Everything's
Glenn.
gonna
We're on
be
a
all
fault
right.
line.
I know it is. The doctors are working night and day to find a cure. They feel that if they can stop your growth, they may be able to bring you back to normal.
Define normal.
You don't really believe that?
I don't.
They'll never find a cure for me.
Well, I was just trying to make conversation. Gee.
Are you all right? Shall I go for Dr. Lindstrom?
No, no.
I'm all right.
Cutoffs are just a little tight. The thighs are bulging out.
I'm all right. I just don't want to grow anymore.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow anymore.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Big baby.
Looks like it.
Oh, that's the problem. He was sitting on a bush.
Ooh.
I don't believe he doesn't want to ride home.
Have you seen Glenn?
It's not going so well, is it? Doesn't he have any relatives?
Somebody he could move
No
in
one.
with.
He's all alone except for me.
Carol, do you mind if I spoke bluntly?
Why stop now?
It's no good for you to be here.
Well, who has more right?
Well, in this case, I feel the right can be wrong.
And wrong is right, and vice versa.
At first, I thought it might do him good to have you near. And of course, the government insisted that you stay.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm going to recommend the security be lifted in your case.
How can you ask me to turn my back on the only person who's ever meant anything to me?
It's easy.
Why, I've got to be here to try to help him get well.
Suppose that he doesn't get well.
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'd abandon him.
Drive back to the laboratory. There's something I want to show you.
Funny, Glenn tried that line once. Oh, I hate camping.
Why do they keep putting these little chairs in here? They just do it to bug me.
What's this?
What? He's gonna read a book now? Yeah, he is.
Little Women? Oh, come on.
That's cruel.
I brought your dinner, sir. Oh, great. 5 gallons of hospital jello.
I can't turn down service, sir. Excuse me.
I don't know what it is, but these hospital portions are always too damn small.
What, do you expect a tip?
There's a guy buried in my pool.
A caveman?
Whoa! We gotta teach him how to be normal. That's boring, dude. Normal. We're going psycho with him, bro.
I could smell that, you know.
Encino Man, rated PG, now playing at a theater near you.
Another beautiful morning. Maybe I'll have a tasty breakfast buddy at Burger King for just 59 cents. And I get coffee and hash browns for just $1 more.
Breakfast your way, right away at Burger King now.
You're looking at the next breakthrough for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Introducing Super Scope 6. Remote powered and laser accurate. Precise to a single television pixel. It comes with 6 great games, and it's yours for under $60, all of which gets you into the game. Like never before. Super Scope 6, only for Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
If this fast-paced world makes it hard to eat right, Dannon blended yogurt makes it deliciously easy. Where there's a world of ways to eat wrong, there's a yogurt lusciously pre-mixed till it's as smooth as Dannon blended. In a world of sweet treats, Dannon gives them the right kind of sweet tooth with calcium and protein. Because what they learn to eat now, they'll take with them forever. Dannon blended yogurt, a very healthy habit for life.
The PB in PB Max doesn't mean Penguin Black Belt. Nope, the PB means peanut butter, covered in milk chocolate with a hearty crunch in every bite. PB Max, we mean peanut butter.
The Soviet Union is out of business and Gorby's loss is your gain! Barks Root Beer has acquired a huge inventory of really neat stuff. Authentic Soviet pins, like new Mayday flags, Communist Party favors, and more. They're yours free from Barks. Look for details on specially marked 12 packs or 2 liters of Barks Root Beer, the one with bite. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer, so quit stalling. Pick up Barks and take a bite out of communism today.
You've seen the pros do it. Now, Comedy Central gives you the chance to get the laughs. It's Comedy Central's Stand Up to Go, an interactive event coming to towns all over the U.S. You can be a real stand-up comic with our comedy karaoke. We provide the jokes, the laughs, even the infamous brick wall. You'll walk away with a videotape of your performance, and you can even appear on short attention span theater. Comedy Central's Stand Up to Go is touring America. Stay tuned to Comedy Central for details.
No, you're not going to wipe your mouth on me again, are you? Please.
Hey, how'd the Giants do? That's a little
It's new in the paper, Sergeant.
What about you, sir?
Let's have it.
Picked it up at Tom Thumb. Just kidding.
Oops.
Wrong thing to say.
Oh, Lockhorns. She burned the dinner again. He came home late.
Man lives through plutonium blast. That's a great joke, isn't it, Sergeant?
I must have missed the setup, sir.
They call this living.
Not the phlegm again, sir. Not the phlegm. No. Projectile line. Look out. Oh, that's your chamber pot, sir.
Oh, no more. It's so funny.
The healing power of laughter. He must have read Anatomy of an Illness by Norman Cousins, you see. Laughter.
All right, Sergeant. Why don't you ask me what it feels like to be a freak?
Well, what's it feel like to be a freak?
This is how it feels to be so big you can stick your fist through a circus top. Like a clown. Who else but a clown would have an expandable sarong like this?
Oh, Shelley Winters.
It's adjustable. I can grow to be 100 feet tall, and I don't need a change of wardrobe. Army ingenuity.
Sir, may I leave?
Why? You want to go back to your quarters and tell your friends about the monster? About the circus freak?
As a matter of fact, yes.
I'm a circus freak. And a tent will travel. Why don't you make me up a sign saying, "See the amazing Colossal man"?
Or see the giant roll-on deodorant.
That was it, wasn't it, Sergeant? You do think I'm a freak, don't you?
Yeah, you're a super freak, sir. The kind you don't take home to mother.
With me, it's different. I think you're the freak. I think you're the one that's different.
Checking off.
I'm not growing. You're shrinking.
Not only am I bigger, I'm funnier. My jokes are better.
Oh, hey, Glenn, time to let out the sarong.
Oh, the pain, the pain, the pain.
Good.
And I feel that if you understand the circumstances more thoroughly, you will realize why it'll be better for you to leave.
Oh, nice guy.
Now, this is a step-by-step illustration of Glenn's circulatory system.
All four
in relationship
veins.
to his growth. Now, this illustration represents Glenn shortly after the accident.
He was only 2 feet tall.
This one is of Glenn as of a few hours ago. Now, if you will look closely at each one, you will notice that all the parts are enlarging at the same ratio, except for the heart.
Now, we've never met before, have we?
When it was of normal size, the heart measured approximately the size of the distance from his nose to his chin. However, at the size he is now, the heart measures the same as the distance from his lips to his chin.
I don't get it.
In other words, the heart is increased 1/2 as much as the other parts of the body. Now, remember when I explained the other day why Glenn was growing?
Yeah, you put me in a
I said that all the
coma.
parts of the body consisted of millions of tiny cells that were rapidly and uncontrollably multiplying.
Like rabbits.
Well, today we've learned that this theory does not apply to Glenn's heart. It is growing, but at a much slower rate.
Oh.
Now, the reason for this is rather technical, Carol, but to give you a simplified layman's explanation,
He's really big.
it might be explained that since the heart is made up of a single cell, for all practical purposes, instead of millions of cells like the rest of the organs of the body, it's reacting in an entirely different manner to this unknown stimulus or force that's behind this whole thing.
You're not a real doctor, are you?
So, what's with all the dead rabbits, Doctor?
No wonder he's always complaining about those sharp pains in his chest.
Single
What does
cell
it mean?
heart.
He's toast.
Simply this, Carol. Then unless we can find a way to stop Glenn's growth very soon, his heart won't be able to carry the load any longer. And he'll die.
Of a broken heart.
How soon?
Matter of days.
So, dinner?
How will it happen?
Details.
His mind will go first.
Neat.
And then his heart will literally explode.
So, don't wear a white dress that day.
Why is this horrible thing happening?
Because Glenn's a sinner, dear.
I've searched everywhere for the answer and I can't find it.
The answer's in your shoes. I have no idea
All
why.
night I lie awake thinking, why? Why? Why does it have to happen?
Which question do you want me to answer first?
Well, you're a doctor. Tell me.
No, dear. I'm only a vet.
I wish I knew.
Now, how's that feel, Glenn? Huh?
No!
I've got to make my report.
Don't ever do that!
Anything yet?
Nothing conclusive.
Right.
Where's he going?
Hello, Colonel.
General? Private?
I'm a quick change artist. What do you think?
We don't have time to become discouraged, Eric. We've got to find an answer quickly.
Tell Carol.
Yeah? She still won't leave. Well, I can't say that I blame her, but she's got to go. We can't take any more
Oh,
chances.
geez, you're really obsessed, aren't you?
Yep.
Any change in the new animals?
None.
They're dead.
Absolutely no change of any kind. I check their galvanic reflexes on the hour, every hour. Results are the sum total of absolutely nothing. Paul, I don't think we've got a chance.
Whoa, a little passionate there,
It's
Doctor.
just great. On paper. It just doesn't stand up under practical application.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. You know, this is a great place.
Have you had a chance to clean your end of the office yet?
You know, Eric,
Who took a bite out of the
might
horse?
be better if we
No.
concentrate the experiments with the guinea pigs and the rabbits in the lab. Since time is so important, we have the advantage of their short life cycle.
Well, the small animals can't stand up to the high-frequency stimulation.
Stop ad-libbing.
Let's continue the injections with the small animals and confine the high-frequency experiments to bees.
And, of course, continue with the beatings.
Seems logical.
Everything seems logical.
This late at night.
If you look at our giant.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar made a little bet with his good friend Larry Bird.
Tell you what, I bet you can't eat just one. One Lay's potato chip. One per.
Kareem failed to mention that these were new Lay's potato chips.
A real bet. And if you lose, then I win the bet.
Crunchier Lay's potato chips with more potato taste. So they're more irresistible than ever.
Just one? I can't believe you did this to me. Oh, no, it's you, man. It's you. All right.
New Lay's potato chips, now more than ever, too good to eat just one.
Our solid antiperspirant can handle even the toughest customer, but it's not for him. It's pH balanced for her. Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Do you think I'd trust these ribs to some dressed-up ketchup? No, sir. KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. It's serious sauce. It's got onion, garlic, molasses. Your mouth will tell you. KC Masterpiece is barbecue.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
The Soviet Union is out of business, and Gorby's loss is your gain. Barks Root Beer has acquired a huge inventory of really neat stuff. Authentic Soviet pins, like new Mayday flags, Communist party favors, and more. They're yours free from Barks. Look for details on specially marked 12 packs or 2 liters of Barks Root Beer, the one with bite. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer, so quit stalling. Pick up Barks and take a bite out of communism today.
From Touchstone Pictures, what Dolores Van Cartier witnessed was a crime. What the police did to hide her was a sin.
Oh, no. People wish to kill you. Anyone who's met you, I imagine.
Now, saving her life
Why would anyone kidnap a nun? Were they Catholics?
is putting the sisters through hell.
Try to blend in.
Has anyone seen a nun, a Carmelite nun?
Sister Act.
She ain't no nun.
Rated PG. National sneak preview this Sunday.
Wedding, contour sheets. Oh, my legs caught. Oh.
Ooh. Glenn, are you up, honey?
Well, 130 Rob Roys, and he's in the other room talking to Earl.
Hello, Carol.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Frighten me, Glenn.
What'd you expect? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
No, Dumbo.
I heard you cry out in pain. I was worried about you. Tomorrow may be an important day, Glenn.
Sexy
Dr.
pose.
has been experimenting with some animals, a theory of some kind he's been working on. And he said he'll know the results by morning.
How tall do you suppose I'll grow
Okay, I'll bite. How tall?
before death releases me from this curse?
Well, the company pool says 155 feet.
Maybe 1,000?
Million?
Could be a mile.
Possible.
Can you imagine that, Carol?
Please, Glenn, don't torture yourself.
But it's fun.
I wouldn't actually have to worry too much about breathing till I got about 3 miles up. The oxygen starts to thin up there.
Dream on.
Glenn.
You're bumming me
I know
out.
what's cause, Carol. They're not going to find the answer tomorrow or any tomorrow.
Hey.
You just picked the wrong number. Go on, pick up your chips. Go on home.
Take that dip with you, too.
Think I could leave you alone at a time like this?
You never did know when to quit, did you?
Nope.
Can you take a hint? I want you to get out and leave me alone. I don't want you around, do you hear?
Say whatever you wish to me, Glen, but please, please hold on until they try everything possible. There must be a cure for it. There must be.
Suppose I stop it. So what? I stop growing. What then? Can't you imagine what a wonderful life we'd have together?
A big yard and a big house and a...
Up here and you down.
You downtown? Down with it? Down in Nasty?
Please, is there anything I can do?
Yes! Get out! Leave me alone!
Oh, so I'll just be leaving then.
What's he need a dresser for? What's in there?
Little pants.
No man is a 3 Mile Island, Glenn. You know, that was wonderful, Carol.
So, how's the Tower heroin coming
disappeared,
there?
Eric. We can't find him anywhere on the grounds.
But you've got to find him.
Well, Colonel Halleck, security officer for the area, is out canvassing the desert with his men.
It's my fault. I had an argument with him last night.
We
Well,
heard.
he won't go far.
Miss it.
Paul, I've got the answer. I've got the answer.
It's Cocoa Puffs, Bob. I have no idea why, but it fits the equation. Check it out. There's the skim milk, and then there's the Cocoa Puff, and you see?
Brilliant.
The answer is in the bone marrow. The bone marrow. We were so close we couldn't see it.
We'll need your bone marrow, Carol.
Dr. Lang's work on radiation
Carol Merrill.
exposure. Sulfahydryl. Inject sulfahydryl compounds into the bone marrow.
Exactly. The thing that fooled us was we were looking for some unknown quantity in the plutonium radiation, while all the time it was acting to a degree the same as a hydrogen exposure. The secret was in the degree of the exposure.
Well, then injections of the sulfahydryl compound should correct the body's regenerative balance.
Or not.
Well, I can see where this would stop his growth, but
You do think you can save him?
it may stop his growth, but it won't diminish his size.
The stimulation of the hormone secretions in the pituitary or growth-controlling glands will take care of that.
Abba-dabba, abba-dabba.
You know, it doesn't sound practical, Eric. I don't think it'll work.
Here, take a look.
Let's do it on the 3D BB.
See, I made it myself, and I'm proud.
That's amazing.
Oh, brother.
That's a Sony.
Come on. He's invented the TV.
I used high-frequency stimulation of the pituitary gland, causing the hormone secretion to reverse the growth process.
Well, these things could revolutionize Thanksgiving.
Injections of the sulfahydryl compounds into the bone marrow.
That will stop the growing.
And then stimulate the pituitary gland to reduce his size.
I can do that.
Oh, like this?
No, give me
Do you think
that.
you'll be able to inject him with a hypodermic needle this size?
I've had an oversized needle constructed. As a matter of fact, Doctor,
Hey, can I take those home to my kids?
I couldn't find Manning anyplace. My men covered an area of 10 square miles.
Oh, we can't lose him now. We just can't.
Just when we have the problem licked.
Colonel, can you get us a helicopter?
We have 2 helicopters, but only 1 pilot.
All right. We'll use them to find Manning. Eric, you go with the pilot and I can fly the other one. Colonel, it's imperative that we find him as quickly as possible. We think we found the cure, but only if we get to him in time.
Time, which is relative, which we also invented today.
These things are neat. I'd rather have a puppy, though.
Well, I can see the controls. Oh, that's not. Oh, there.
Well, there's a 50-foot guy, but he's got hair. That can't be Glenn.
How'd you happen to learn how to fly a helicopter?
I can't! Ah! No pilot joke.
Calling helicopter Charlie Dog. Calling helicopter Charlie Dog. This is helicopter William X-Ray. Come in.
Oh, this is Charlie Puffy Clown. Come in.
Charlie Dog. Over.
Pirate Dog.
We're in a completely different helicopter. Over.
Over. Visibility good. No sign of it.
Hey, there's something in your ear, Bob.
The damn area.
I was just remarking to the others how different our helicopter is to yours. Over.
Keep in touch. Off and clear.
Good luck with that completely different chopper there. Over.
Roger that. Yep, chopper's still different. Over.
Oh, damn. It's a cute one.
Calling helicopter William X-Ray.
Which is different from our helicopter.
Charlie Dog, come in.
This is William X-Ray. Go ahead.
We are over Boulder Dam.
Oh, at least there's some stock footage of it here.
Everything looks normal. We're heading towards Las Vegas.
We'll meet you at the Tropicana.
It's getting late, so if you don't find them within the hour, you turn back and we'll continue tomorrow.
You know, which helicopter is that?
The different one.
The distance between our position here and the location where you spotted the dead cattle, marked by the pin, is only about 50 miles. Now, he certainly can travel faster than that. He's been gone over 15 hours.
He's probably been moving back and forth in an aimless pattern.
Gadding about the desert in his cute little sarong.
I'll never understand why someone hasn't reported seeing him.
How tall would you guess he's grown to by now?
50.
Let's
Maybe
dream.
55 feet.
You like Peter Allen.
Sooner or later, someone's bound to see him. Maybe take a shot at him. Colonel, maybe we're making a mistake in not informing the civil authorities.
No, I can't do that. You know the orders.
We could use help in tracking him down.
I'm not worried about finding him. As soon as it gets light, I'll show you some action.
Say.
I just hope he lasts through the night without getting into trouble.
Say, boys, how big do you think that old Colossal man's gonna get, huh?
Boy, 100 feet, 500 feet. Who knows?
Sky's the limit. That's what they say in these kind of situations.
Yeah, sure would likes to know.
Yep. What do you think you'd say to him if you finally got to meet the amazing Colossal man anyway?
Well, one thing's for sure, wouldn't use any of those dumb old big guy cliches.
Right.
Oh, you mean like, how's the weather up there?
Right, or where do you get your pants, right?
Or any more at home like you?
Or you going out for varsity basketball this
Right,
fall?
Can you see my house from here? How many times we've heard that, huh? No, not me, not me. I'm different that way. I think I'd probably ask him some real thoughtful questions, you know, like, what's your sign, or do you think B. Arthur's funny?
Well, I'd ask him, how do your chromosomes work when they're the size of step ladders?
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if it's true that Cher had some ribs removed. Hey! Holy buckets, we hit something!
Oh, Joe, you dropped your Barbie.
Forget Barbie. Give me Rocket number 9, pronto.
Ow. Damn, I hate that. Wow.
Is that you, Glenn?
No, it's Kate Smith. Who else do you know that could take a satellite in the gut?
Jeez, sorry.
Hey, what are you standing on, big fella?
I don't know, some planet. It's supposed to be good for you. Earth, I think. Yeah, Baltimore.
Well, geez, I had a whole bunch of things to ask you, but now that you're here, I'm kind of tongue-tied.
I'm not. Hey, say, is it true that Cher had some ribs removed?
Shut up, Crow. Say, what have you been doing since the movie, Glenn?
You know, bit parts, Mr. Clean, the Green Giant, that kind of thing. Excuse me for a second. You know, I really thought that part in Time Bandits was going to kick it loose for me. I thought that was going to make me. But no. You know I can't even get back in Vegas anymore? Vegas! Blackballed. Can't get in. Jeez.
Well, you didn't exactly charm the pants off him last time you were in Las Vegas, Glenn.
You think I'm a freak, don't you?
Uh-oh. Oh, way to go, Servo.
Oh, everybody hold on to something.
That's right, I'm a freak. I look like Peter Garrett, I dress like Cebu for God's sake, and I eat livestock by the handfuls. I bet you just want to run home and tell all your buddies about the half-naked circus freak, don't you, Sergeant? That's right, everybody take a big, steamy gawk at the circus freak. Oh, my heart. I've got to go.
Boy, safe again. I don't get it.
All those aliens, we should be dead 10 times over. Wow.
Yeah, you know, I got to remind myself to write down some questions next time.
Yeah.
Whenever families get together in Hidden Valley, you'll always find fresh homemade coleslaw. New coleslaw dressing from Hidden Valley Ranch makes homemade easy. Just use your fresh ingredients and our new coleslaw dressing. Rich, creamy, the right blend of seasonings. Who'd ever think homemade could be so easy? New coleslaw dressing from Hidden Valley Ranch.
You're looking at the next breakthrough for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Introducing Super Scope 6. Remote-powered and laser-accurate. Precise to a single television pixel. It comes with 6 great games, and it's yours for under $60, all of which gets you into the game. Like never before. Super Scope 6, only for Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
Come closer. Come on. With certs, I don't have to worry about anyone getting too close, which leaves me free to worry about everything else.
Get certs with Retsin, because there's nothing funny about bad breath.
Mr. Crunch. Mr. Munch. Watch how one of the tastiest snacks ever was born. Crunch and Munch.
Let's try buttery toffee melted over popcorn. Let's add peanuts. Delicious. Let's call it Crunch and Munch.
Crunch and Munch, the crunchy munchy discovery.
You know, we're so lucky you didn't kill us.
Boy, we never get killed by those aliens.
If anything comes in, no matter how
Wonderful.
trivial, if it's about the giant, call me. If I'm asleep, wake me.
If I'm walking on air, pinch me.
Sergeant, place a call to the Nevada State Police. Ask them to report anything unusual. Missing cattle, broken fences,
Big
anything out of the
guys.
way.
Yeah.
What will I give him for a reason, sir?
Tell them I'm hot.
Think of something. Anything.
Yes, sir.
Love you. Bye.
Doctor.
I love you. Don't ask me
I'll
why,
ask you
just
a
do.
question. And I'd like a straight answer.
Well, yes.
Marry me.
Do you consider Manning dangerous?
If we can get to him, we can help him.
You haven't answered my question.
Got a point.
I truthfully don't know.
Well, I want to make something clear to you, Doctor. I've ordered up 2 more companies of men to help with the search, and I don't intend to risk casualties.
Why, you sneaky
If,
monkey.
when they find him, he shows any signs of violence, we'll have to stop him. And I mean stop him cold.
It's not a wild beast you're talking about. He's a human being.
But a potentially dangerous one, Miss Forrest. We won't hurt him unless he gives us cause.
Like Rodney
But his
King.
mind is sick. There's no telling what he'll do or where he'll go.
He's out there somewhere, and we'll find him.
Or my name is...
It's so painful being a crappy special effect.
Boy, he's really kind of flimsy and shallow there, isn't
Wait a minute. It's Mr. Ziffel from Green Acres. Check it out.
Oh, I bet he does something really funny, like throw a bottle away.
Not another
There's the
drop
bottle.
Not another drop as long as I live, so help me.
I knew it. I knew it. Woo!
That was hard to predict, wasn't it?
Oh, Glenn, Sue Long, wedding night, leather clown suit. No, not the circus tent. No, Glenn. Either those curtains go or I do.
I think you'll last for a while.
It's such a lovely moonlit... Oh, Glenn.
It's time for my only song. Glenn, my giant one.
Glenn, is that you? We've got your mail.
My loving Glenn.
He should have been confined. A fence or something. Maybe chains. We had no business letting him run loose like we did.
How were we to know?
We should have known. The symptoms were there, Eric, in black and white. He was so engrossed in finding a cure, we failed to recognize the warning.
I heard tuna fish.
Any word yet?
No, not a thing.
If only we can find him before it's too late. Why did I have to argue with him?
Now another one to take the blame. I'm going to bed before it's my turn.
We're taking off quite early in the morning. Is the needle and medication all set?
Since he left, but I'll double check.
Do you want the rest of this sandwich? Can I have it?
Carol, a few days ago, I suggested that you leave. Now I'm going to insist that you leave. It's no longer safe for you. Glenn Manning is a sick man, in mind as well as body.
Dr. Lindstrom, I'm not leaving.
I've already wired Washington for permission to lift security restrictions.
He's got it wired.
Now, the restrictions will probably be unnecessary by morning anyway. Someone's bound to see him.
You had no right to do a thing like that. Don't you have any heart?
Nope.
You're an intelligent girl, Carol. Can't you see the futility of the situation? There's nothing more that you can do to help him. Besides, if and when we do find him, it's very likely he won't even recognize you.
Then you don't believe that you can save him.
Nope.
Possibly. If we can get to him in time.
Well, I'm not leaving until I know.
Don't use the bathroom. I kind of cut a hole in the air zone.
We've had 2 more reports of slaughtered cattle.
Was there anything else?
Guess
He
who?
was seen
Well,
by a
he
couple of
scared
boats.
Mr. Ziffu and bit the head off Ebb.
Oh.
And Manning is about 10 times the height and width of a normal man.
So I charge you, Tailors of America, dress
And as
this
closely as
man.
Dr. Lindstrom and Dr. Calder can estimate, Glenn Manning should weigh about 18,000 pounds.
If he's been eating right. Cows.
Now, I don't anticipate any trouble whatsoever in finding our giant. In fact, we possibly could have found him last night.
But it was the
after
wrong
the 2
guy.
motorists reported seeing him. But since we don't know exactly what mental change may have taken place during Manning's continued growth, I thought it best to wait until daylight.
Can we have class outside today?
Therefore, our greatest problem is not in finding him, but what to do with him after he's found.
Put that pipe
Dr.
out,
Lindstrom will take you on
Rockwell.
that.
Now, naturally, we're not certain that it'll work. But the success or failure of the treatment may very well depend on how soon we're able to administer it. Under Colonel Halleck's command, you men will be in charge of the search patrol. Now, as soon as he's found, Dr. Calder and I will fly to him in a helicopter and take over from there. Colonel?
Boy, I really bit it up there, didn't I? Tough crowd. Oh, boy.
As you know, this is our position here. Slaughtered cattle have been found here, 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 and here. The 2 motorists reported seeing him at this point here on Highway 93. And from the way he's been zigzagging back and forth, we can assume that Manning is somewhere here in the southern tip of Nevada.
Drunk.
And we're going to cover every inch of it until we find him.
It's with a little guy named
Now, here's the
Sprout.
procedure of operation. 6 observation planes were sent up from the Victorville Air Base and are now searching from the air. They will be in radio contact with me at all times.
Cool.
Captain Hamilton, you will divide your company into units of 25 men. And starting from our position here, you will fan them out in an arc of 180 degrees and head east. Captain Fraser, you will also divide your company into units of 25 men. Trucks will take them to the place where Highway 91 crosses the border of Nevada and Arizona.
Next to the Stockies.
You will then fan them out in an arc of 180 degrees and head westward. I will accompany one of your units. Are there any questions?
Is this going to be on the final?
What do we do when we spot him?
Run! To the radio. Now, when you see him, report to me immediately. I will relay the information to the helicopter of Dr. Lindstrom and Major Coulter, and they will rush to the spot to medically treat him. And now a word of warning. You are not to advance any closer to the giant than 50 feet. Your men will be well armed, but you are not to fire, except in the case of self-defense. Remember, stay away from him. The giant is potentially dangerous.
Have Jack and the Beanstalk read for tomorrow, people.
You know, I think this is the oldest battalion I've ever seen.
Yeah. Arthritis squad. Lindy, headed for Paris.
Dust is deployed.
The Army's best stock footage is called to duty.
Hey, it looks like they must be visiting Keith Richards.
Oh, I jabbed it in my foot. Oh.
Was such a large hypodermic needle necessary?
I think so. Remember, he's over 60 feet tall. Otherwise,
that's right.
we might have to make more than one shot.
That's right, I forgot.
Hey.
Ah, there he is.
And so the Chamber of Commerce has decided to increase the annual advertising budget here in Las Vegas.
He's in the principal's office.
Well, it looks like the FSOOE, that stands for
Suey?
Flying Saucer Observers of Earth, have a competitor in the Seeing Strange Things department. And this time it's right here in Nevada. Now, it seems that two motorists driving south on Highway 93 barely missed a collision with, now get this,
got it,
60-foot giant. What have you got to top that one?
Here's Barry Zwan.
Hello.
Calling ground unit 3.
This is observation plane King Nancy. Over.
Observation plane King Nancy. This is ground unit 3. Go
We're
ahead.
all coy and frilly. Over.
King Nancy?
He's just outside of Las Vegas and is moving toward the resort hotel section.
And, oh my God, he's got a big bag of loose change. I think he intends to use it.
Ground Unit 3, Ground Unit 3. This is Helicopter William X-Ray. I heard the report.
Ceiling fan okay.
We're changing our course. Should arrive in Las Vegas in about 14 minutes, off and clear.
Off and clear?
There he is. We see him. He's camping it up.
No, there he is.
Oh. Hey, out of my way, Habib. Say how to get your pants to fit.
Hey, come on. Hey, I'm just talking to my friend over here, all right?
Nice jammies.
Cute. Tighties.
Well, think I'll go catch Siegfried and Roy. See you later, Habib.
If this fast-paced world makes it hard to eat right, Dannon blended yogurt makes it deliciously easy. Where there's a world of ways to eat wrong, there's a yogurt lusciously pre-mixed till it's as smooth as Dannon blended. In a world of sweet treats, Dannon gives them the right kind of sweet tooth with calcium and protein. Because what they learn to eat now, they'll take with them forever. Dannon blended yogurt, a very healthy habit for life.
Some people. It's not mine. Crisp, clean Dentine. We'll take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Hi. Hi. Didn't I see you here yesterday?
Freddie.
Mr. Phipps.
What's the tastiest part of the pretzel?
The crispy outside.
No, the crispy outside. Say we make a pretzel that only has an outside. Sort of a chip. What would you call them?
Delicious. Mr. Phipps pretzel chips.
Now a new fat-free.
The Lion says save America for your country, for yourself. Save America with Dreyfus 100% U.S. Treasury Money Market Fund. 100% U.S. Treasuries, the safest portfolio investment of all. What's that? Your money's dozing away in a bank money market account? Wake up to higher yields. Week after week since the fund began, Dreyfus 100% U.S. Treasury has returned more than the bank money market average. Even more if you pay state or local income tax on your bank account, because this unique Dreyfus fund is free of income tax in 49 states. Sorry, Tennessee. For today's yield, call 1-800-544-1574, and we'll send you information, a prospectus. Checking? Free checking. Invest in Dreyfus 100% U.S. Treasury Money Market Fund. Call 1-800-544-1574. Don't bank on it. Dreyfus on it.
On Night After Night with Alan Havey, celebrity guests say things you don't usually hear on other talk shows.
Mr. Havey, do you think I would even possibly consider sharing that with you?
Night After Night with Alan Havey, next, here at Comedy Central.
Ooh. Say.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wouldn't kick her out of my tent for eating cows. Missed a spot.
Let me help you. Say, quick change.
Nope, that didn't make me happy. Still empty inside.
Oh no, he's gonna pee! Quick, over to the Tropicana!
Go! All right. Show's over, people. Nothing to see here. Move it along, folks. Let's go now. You two, move it along, big fella.
And what seemed like a joke or a prank but a few hours ago has now become a reality. A reality in a king-size package over 60 feet tall.
Say.
Police Chief Benson has asked me to tell you to stay in your home. Stay in your home.
Okay.
The Army is rushing 2 doctors to Las Vegas by way of helicopter.
And that's plenty.
They apparently know what to do with the giant. What I'd like to know is, where did he come from?
How much further?
I gotta go.
Las Vegas in about 30 minutes. Well, there's one thing we didn't give much thought to. What's that? Just how much of a job it's going to be to give him this shot. Think he's going to stand there and let us do it?
Did you get that giant lollipop?
I think I saw him in a Japanese dance troupe.
I am the king. Give me my crown. I'm going to have an imperial party.
I know this is the king and I.
Oh, it's an Imperial margarine commercial.
Butter, parquet, butter, parquet.
Listen, I may be big, but I still know what's tacky.
I renounce the throne.
You know what the orders are. The Army's not to shoot unless necessary. You know, let that monster run around loose.
He's just browsing.
They shoot him.
Here comes the giant!
Hey! And he's capping it up to beat the band!
You know, I've always wanted to do this. I was just too small to punch anybody who laughed. Check this out.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe? I don't think so. Come to Papa.
Well, we've got this in tan with a strap.
Oh, anyone seen my contacts?
Are you going to stand by and let him destroy property?
Yep.
Oh, I was going to wear this shoe. What was I thinking? I'm really sick. Well, there's Circus.
He's attracted quite a little following there.
It's a giant vase. Oh, no. Where's the Chamber of Commerce? I'm new in town.
Boy, this is a gaudy-looking place.
Now, how do these people keep up with him? He's got a bigger stride. Ooh!
That hurts.
Have some celery. Don't forget to eat your greens.
Give you the back of my palm.
Danny Thomas! Oh, no! He hates Danny Thomas.
EO11, my foot. Ha!
brought the house down. True.
We'll try to pick up some of the action and excitement through our window.
You stay here.
Most
people use cameras.
From the penny counter on the street, he must be. Wait a minute. Here he is!
He's beautiful!
Look at the size of that man.
Excuse me, could I get the time?
Don't you dare touch the cowboy!
Yeah, come here, cop along, you crummy rotten.
He hated the village people.
We're over Las Vegas, Colonel Halleck.
Oh, shoot, I forgot the giant cotton
See
balls.
him down there. He's leaving the city, heading toward Boulder Dam.
Hey, look, you'll be the biggest guy by a dam site.
Careful, that kind of talk will get your arm ripped off.
Better remember that.
We are nearing the Arizona side of Boulder Dam. We'll cut him off when he tries to cross. Over.
He's just ahead of us, Colonel.
Over.
We'll try to stop him before he reaches the dam.
Over.
Right. Over and out.
Over.
Oh, he's so fair-skinned, he shouldn't be out in the sun so long. We're gonna get close enough to make a positive ID.
Does this bug you? Does this bug you? I'm not touching you.
Glenn? Is that you, Glenn?
It's Sinead.
Yeah, nothing compares to you. See?
Feel like I'm in there.
Get the needle ready. We're setting down here.
Glenn, I need you to drop your sarong and turn around. It's Peter Garrett from Midnight Oil.
Oh, the power and the passion. There's toe there, Crow.
Oh. Hope they're gonna give him a pedicure.
Yeah. Are you allergic to any medications?
Do you recognize us?
We know you're up there. Come out or... Oh.
We want to help you to get well.
Hmm?
Do you understand?
No.
I'm Dr. Lindstrom. That's Major Clover. And this is Carol, your fiancée.
Remember Carol, the one with the hunger?
The first step into recovery is recognizing you have a problem.
Drive it in hard. We have to penetrate the bone in the first injection. I doubt if we'll get a second chance. You ready? 1.
It's like the Stooges.
2, 3.
Get the point, Glenn. Of course he is.
I would too. That's big for him. And this is why lawn darts were taken off the market, people.
When I play the King and I, it's the King Kong and I.
As far as I'm concerned, the wedding is still on.
Come along, honey. You know, I always wanted to see Hoover Dam.
He walks kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like Red Fox.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bazooka forward. Stand ready to fire. He's got the girl, Halleck. Don't shoot.
Oh, damn.
Keep your men back. He's dangerous.
3.
He's delightful. He's to lemon. He's to sugar-free.
You must put the girl down. Put the girl down.
The doll?
You're holding Carol in your hand. Do you understand, Glenn? The girl is
Oh, that's really good.
Please put me down.
All right.
Okay, she loves me.
Oh!
She loves me now.
Oh,
She loves me. She loves me now.
Thanks for putting down the girl. Here's some bullets for you. Ooh, nice cannonball, but he didn't tuck in time. What do you give him on that, Crow?
I give him a 3.5.
Bummer.
Boy, did you see his skull on the pavement? It looked like a smashed pumpkin. Sorry. He's sorry.
Honey, let's go get a souvenir and get home.
Well, I guess this must be it.
Or is it?
Let's go.
Ooh.
Man, oh man, that was one humdinger of a doozy of a loser it was.
Yeah. It's like if I was that immense, I'd at least have a little more fun with it. Like, why couldn't the giant have picked up a city bus and used it like a harmonica or something?
Right.
Well, you know, you can grow to be 50 feet tall and still retain your sense of humor.
Right.
Others have. You know, personally, I would like to have seen him do more with the Vegas Strip. Well, I'm just blue skying right now. But wouldn't it have been nifty if you would have just put on that big shoe from the Silver Slipper, done a little Elton John impression, maybe used the Landmark Hotel as a maraca? I don't know. Gypsy?
I would have taken my head and made a hat.
Yeah.
So?
Well, yeah. Well, he could have become really good friends with Claus Oldenburg or something like that.
Or he could have used the St. Louis Arch as sort of a makeshift chin-up bar.
Or use the 50-foot woman as a girlfriend.
How about using the Mitchell Corn Palace as a munchy, crunchy treat?
Or use an Ellis Chalmer thrashing machine as an epilating.
Or he could fashion the Houston Astrodome into a chapeau and stage a hat party with his being the grandest of all.
I think we're getting a little too silly here.
Oh, I know. He could use the Transamerica building as a good place to fill his insurance needs.
Oh, what a little kiss up.
M9.
R2.
Okay, you guys hold it. We got some letters here to read, okay? This first one's real neat.
Okay.
It says Mystery Science Theater 3000. Let's put this up on the still store there, Kamba. Okay, this says Mystery Science Theater 3000 is the greatest show ever.
Oh, that's an excellent start.
Yep. I am a devoted fan and I watch you every weekend. My only problem is that as each show nears its close, I feel the tears began to well in my eyes. Couldn't you maybe make the show longer? I think we could do that, guys.
Sure.
You want to try it? Okay. There. Okay.
Longer now.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. And the really cool drawing. Put that. You see that? Isn't that neat, you guys?
Hey, wow, we look like we're in a Curious George book.
Cool. Well, shall we put the address up on the screen, Joel?
Yep, please do that. That'd
Send
be
your
great.
letters to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Information Club, Post Office Box 5325, Hopkins, Minnesota 55343.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a shot.
What do you think, sirs?
Look, if I want my opinion, I'll beat it out of me. Oh, push the button, Frank. I've got a tennis game later with the Tripping Hillbeast.
You know, I think if I were the amazing Colossal Man, I'd throw a pyramid party, with mine being the...
Don't even think about it, Frank.
No! No! No!